I'm making one of the most epic trades that I've ever made today for a regular Nintendo Switch. This trade just kept building and building in the conversation, and it's gonna be crazy. So let's go make a trade.
Chase after the right price.
Alright, so I was able to get a couple of actual real Switches, not Switch Lites, and I'm only trading them. And I have my first trade on one of those. Crazy thing is, most of the offers are about the same as a Switch Lite or worse. But in this case, somebody is thrilled to be getting one, and they're trading a bunch of old games they don't want anymore, and even some other unique items. So we're gonna go meet them 3 minutes from my house, and let's do it. Alright, so here's what I got for the regular Switch. Definitely happy with this trade. So started out with some Game Boy games, Monster Rancher Explorer. Actually played Monster Rancher Advance back in the day. Got Sonic, nothing too crazy, Pokemon Pinball, Game Boy Advance. And then he also sent pictures of the PSP games, which are game only. SpongeBob, Lego Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters. Again, nothing too crazy. And then the PSP. I was like, okay, I mean, that's a start. Do you have anything else? So he sends pictures of the Vita, which is very nice. Big value there. Those are worth maybe 150 to 180 right now. And then it has 2 games, including Call of Duty Black Ops and Need for Speed Most Wanted. And there's a 4 GB memory stick inside. And I said, well, that's still not enough, so what else you got? So he sent a picture of the Game Boy SP. The red one, which was the one that I had when I was a kid. And then a Wii, a black Wii with Motion Plus, regular remote. And then these games, Just Dance 3, Zumba 2, Fallout 4, and Mario Kart. And this was the last thing that he sent, which he actually said, I could throw these in if I keep the Vita and the SP. And I said, not going to work. If you can include those and everything else, you've got yourself a trade. So these are AirPod Pros, and those are worth close to $200 by themselves. So this ended up being a really solid trade. Haven't really added up the value yet, but I think it's going to be at least 700, maybe 800 or more. But yeah, definitely love deals like this. It's been a long time since I've gotten a good trade, and this is my first trade with a regular Switch. So I definitely recommend trading the Switch Lites as option number 1 if you're going to try this, but I'm happy to get a regular Switch trade done as well. I'm making one of the most epic trades that I've ever made today for a regular Nintendo Switch. This trade just kept building and building in the conversation, and it's gonna be crazy. So let's go make a trade. And also in today's video, maybe I can fill you guys in a little bit on how I made the trade happen. Kind of the conversation that started, how I got stuff added, how I kind of negotiated, and we can check that all out. So let's do it. All right, so this was an epic trade. You guys already know the story. So I got $170 in cash, which is amazing. So basically I'm working with a $150 investment in the Switch after taxes and everything. And for that, this is what I got. And it was nuts because it started out as just a couple items. We might have started with like the Nintendo stuff, which was exciting because in the bottom left you can see Mega Man 6 and Mario 3 complete in box. The boxes have a little bit of wear, but that is amazing. Manuals are indeed in there. And then Super C as well with the manual. That box has quite a lot of wear, but still. And then I said, well, that's not enough. You know, what else he got? So he sends like all of these handhelds. You got PSP, DS Lite, the 3DS XL, new 3DS XL, but it's got like a bad battery and it's got issues, which he noted. And then the DSi, which is near mint. So all those. And he had games. And you guys know it's about the games. Games. Pokemon White, White 2, and Pearl. Gotta love getting those 3 as the DS games. So that was awesome, and I was like, well, we're getting pretty close here. And then he said, well, how about a PS4 as well with some games? And I said, well, all right. And then we kind of worked that out, and he was like, I don't really want to trade my PS4. I want to hold on to it. How about 150 bucks cash? And I said, sure. And then just more kept happening, and he kept throwing in stuff. And I hadn't finalized any deal yet, so he just wanted to finalize it himself, and it appeared. So he threw in this Sega Genesis with the top 2 games you can see are insane. Alien Storm and Thunder Force 3. Unfortunately, both are missing the manuals, but other than that, they're in near mint condition. Those are probably $70-ish games in that condition. And then there's still other good ones with Sonic, X-Men, Mortal Kombat 2, regular Mortal Kombat, well, all 3 Mortal Kombats, I guess. And then Street Fighter 2, you know, some good solid games. So that was exciting. And then he also tells me, by the way, the Sega Genesis is complete in box. And I said, well, great. And he said it doesn't have the power cord. So how would I throw in another 20 bucks cash since it doesn't have the power cord? And again, I said, all right, I'll take it. And then he said, how about I include this Game Boy as well, the original Game Boy, with Pokemon Silver, Mario Land 2, Jurassic Park, and Tetris, and the carrying case. But he said that's got battery corrosion and stuff, so you might have to learn how to repair it. I said, yeah, maybe I can give that a shot. And then he wanted to meet me. He couldn't meet where I wanted to meet, so he said, how about I throw in some extras to meet, if you can meet me where I'm at, which it was like 15 minutes from my house. And I said, what do you got? He sends me a picture of Skyward Sword, Jurassic World Evolution, these PS4 games, Battlefront 2 and the 7 Deadly Sins, Guitar Hero, Star Wars, Madden 13 for the Wii. These NES games were already included, but he also sent a picture of Marvel Spider-Man, Red Dead 2, those 4 Xbox One games, and the Xbox One controller. And that was just for me to drive 15 minutes to meet him, which is very generous on his end, and I am absolutely thrilled with this trade. Probably one of my favorite trades, just because of how it all unraveled slowly and was just kept getting gradually more exciting. And yeah, 170 bucks cash plus all this for a regular Nintendo Switch. And it was his travel system. He wanted to get an extra system to travel with, so amazing. But most of the stuff, guys, did not belong to him. It was somebody had given it to him. He didn't care about it, and he just wanted to keep his PS4. So he was like, he basically got all this for free. The modern games were his, but all the retro stuff, DS and older, was not. So he made out in his eyes, and I definitely made out in my eyes. So it was a win-win. That's the goal of Will It Trade. Trading this, the goal, as always, is to double the money in trade value, at least for what I paid. So $318 after tax for that regular Nintendo Switch, and I'm going to meet 7 minutes from my house. So let's go see what I pick up. Okay guys, so this trade was great. In going through the messages and stuff, I didn't really realize how much got added into it, because again, it started out with just a few things and just expanded into a bigger offer, and I'm excited about everything that's here. So one of my favorite parts, Game Boy SP, and it is, where is it, AGS 101, which is the brighter screen.
If you could see
if you can focus.
There we go.
Got it. Nailed it. So it's 101. Take my word for it. Okay, so we got the 101 plus 2 Game Boy Advances. They're both going to need a little bit of repairing, probably some screen replacement. And then a stack of nice games. So, Brother Dave, you can just pan over them and I'll talk about some of the better ones. So, there's the Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Ages. Also got Donkey Kong Land 2, and then a bunch of Pokemons, like 6 Pokemon games, Gold, Silver, Red, Yellow, Blue, Ruby. and the Game Shark Pro, which might be the most valuable cartridge of all of them. And then you got Spyro the Eternal Night Complete for GBA. These three are just extra cases that he threw in. So you got Mario Kart.
Which we need that.
Yes, we do. New Super Mario Bros., which we probably will need very soon. And then My Farm. And then a nice stack of games here in the back. So Wii Sports, our most needed and wanted Wii game. Crash Bash, a couple PS1 memory cards. And then 3 sealed Batmans for the 360. A bunch of the Jak and Daxter games for PS2. Red Dead, Scooby-Doo, Smash Bros. Wii, Sims, a couple other PS2 games. Got a PS2 Slim, a Wii, 360, 250 gigabyte, a DSi. A lot of the GBA games have their manuals, so that's pretty handy. None of the like really nice ones have their manuals, but we'll take it. And then a nice stack of DS games. So GTA, My Sims, Tony Hawk, Pokemon Pearl complete, Zelda Phantom Hourglass complete, Spirit Tracks complete, and Diamond complete. So that is amazing. There's 6 Wii remotes, all Nintendo brand, and then a really nice collection of Yu-Gi-Oh cards I got added at the very end. So there's like a Blue Eyes White Dragon on top and Dark Magician. Those are like basically the only cards that I know in Yu-Gi-Oh that are good. I know a lot about Pokemon, but not Yu-Gi-Oh. So let me know if there's anything to look for. But it seemed like a pretty nice collection of like older, lots of hollows and shiny cards. So hopefully there's good stuff in there. And then Dave, on the ground there is all the cords and like controllers. There's even a GBA link cable in there. Like all that stuff was included as well. And this was all for a regular Switch. So the value's going to be a lot. We'll call it 800 right now, but that's kind of just assuming the cards are worthless, which I don't think they are. They could be worth another $100 or even more. Who knows?
800 plus.
800 plus. There we go. And one of my favorite parts, I've had these boxes in my shelf for a very long time. Been waiting to complete them, and it happened. So I've got the box only for that Game Boy Advance 101. So that is getting paired. I've got the Oracle of Seasons box and manual, and I got all these boxes for free in one of my storage unit guy purchases. Pokemon Ruby, and these things are minty fresh. So that's everything except the game. And then Pokemon Gold. And everything that's going to be paired with these is in like amazing condition. So love having empty boxes on hand. This is why this exact scenario, and they're all going to be completed and made whole. So beautiful thing. This was trade 3, so there's 3 trades in this episode. Let me know which trade was your favorite. I think it's going to be between trade 2 or trade 3 in this case. So, you know, let me know down below if you liked the previous trade with all the Sega stuff, NES stuff, or this trade. I would love to hear what you have to say. Okay guys, so it is time for the worst trade offer of the week segment. So every single week I get bad offers and I have to either ask for more or just ignore them. The success ratio on messages to deals that actually go through is about 40-1. So keep that in mind. I'm sifting through about 40 messages for every good deal that actually happens. So I've seen a lot of messages, I've seen a lot of bad offers, and I want to start highlighting some just to, I don't know, make it more of a realistic portrayal of what this is in Will It Trade. So this person says, is the Nintendo Switch available? I have DS games, 1 or 2 to trade with you. So, I don't know, you probably won't be able to see it. I don't think it'll be able to focus. But the message is here, and they literally offered 1 or 2 DS games. I didn't even respond. Sometimes I would respond and say, hey, yes, it's available, but I would need a lot more to make a trade. Do you have game collections and systems that you could trade? But in this case, I just didn't respond. So that happened, and just wanted to show you guys that You know, it takes a little bit of hustle, but this is something that's achievable in your area. And I definitely recommend trying it with switch lights. I think those are still the best thing to trade that I've tried. I've been able to trade some switches, as you saw in today's episode, but the offers are usually pretty similar to what I'd get for a light, and a light is $100 cheaper. And then I've also tried trading an Xbox One X, and I would say the offers, again, are the same as switch light, maybe even a little worse on average. So that one's hard to trade because it's like $400 and something full retail, because I got the Jedi Fallen Order edition. Still haven't traded it, but yeah, go with switch lights. If you're new to this, you're gonna have the most success with those, and let me know if you've gotten any cool trades in your endeavors. Okay, thank you guys for watching Chase After the Right Price, Will It Trade, episode 11. It was a lot of fun making this one. Trades are exhilarating, so if it's something you're interested in doing, try it out. Let me know if you've had success or if you're gonna try it out. I'd love to hear about it. A lot of people always ask, where can I find your Amazon eBay store? Link is in the description of every video. You can also find the shirts that we have made, so check those out. You can find the Facebook link, I believe, is down there. Maybe the Instagram, not sure if that one's down there or not. But we do have Facebook and Instagram, so check us out over there. We're updating fairly frequently now, so a lot of stuff you can find over there that you won't find here on YouTube. But thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time.